Chapter 9, strategic performance measurement in private sector. With respect to private sector, they are earning profit. How we have to measure the performance of the private sector for the MCQs. Hope you got the class notes also, am I right? For this particular topic.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Start, Kana.
Okay. Chapter 9, Strategic Performance Measures in Private Sector. Question number 1. Which one is not pure financial performance measurement? Option A, ROI. Option B, RI. Option C, EVA. Option D, TBL.
What is the answer?
TB.
So with respect to measuring the performance of the company, two different things are there. One is pure finance in nature, another one is other measurement. Under pure finance, what and all will come? ROI, RI, EVA, GP, gross profit, then earning per share, net present value. These are all what?
Financial performance.
Pure financial performance. Whereas non-financial, other than that, finance is not a primary motto for measuring the performance. That comes under balance scorecard, triple bottom line, building block model, performance pyramid. Am I right? So TBL
Yes.
triple bottom line. That is not pure finance performance. Yes.
Second, which one is not performance measure other than pure finance? Option A, performance pyramid. Option B, NPV. Option C, building block model.
Other than pure finance means what? Not to cancel. Pure finance. Which one is a pure finance? Net present value comes under the
It's pure finance.
measurement criteria by pure finance nature. Next.
Premier Limited, profit of rupees 1 crore 20 lakhs, investment 9 crore 60 lakhs, and cost of capital 10%, and its residual income is option A 24 lakhs, option B 2 crore 16 lakhs, option C 1 crore 20 lakhs, D none of the above.
Profit 1,20,000. Am I right? Investment 9,60,000, out of which cost of capital 10%. So 1,20,000 minus 10% of 9,60,000 is equal to how much?
24. 24.
24 lakhs. So option A is the correct answer. Understood? Shall I repeat once
Sir,
again?
can you repeat once? Yes.
Yeah. Profit 1,20,000. Okay.
Okay.
Minus investment into cost of capital. 10% on investment. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Or easy way to understand. 9 lakhs, my cost of capital of the company, 10%. Am I right?
Yes,
If I'm going to get the loan, I have to pay 10% interest. 9,60,000 I'm investing. For that, how much interest I have to pay? 9,60,000 into 10%. Am I right? My profit is 1,20,000. Over and above that, how much I'm getting? So that is called residual income. Understood?
Yes.
Or the 10% is the cost of capital, is a general term. If I am going to invest somewhere, I can get 10%. Am I right? 9,60,000 I invested. Generally, I supposed to get 10%. Over and above that, how much am I got? So 96 lakhs. Over and above that, here 1 crore 20 lakhs. So extra I got 24 lakhs. Therefore, residual income over and above the cost of capital is equal to 24 lakhs. Therefore, worth investing or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Question 4. Premier Limited, profit 1 crore 20 lakhs, investment 9 crore 60 lakhs, cost of capital 10%, find ROI.
You have to find return on investment. Investment is a general term, return on investment. Investment 9,60,000. Sir, 9,60,000. Okay, 9,60,000. Whereas profit
1 lakh 20. 1 crore 20.
So 9 crore 60 lakhs, am I right? Investment 9 crore 60 lakhs, whereas profit 1 crore 20 lakhs. What is the percentage of profit? That is called return on investment. 120 divided by 960 into 100.
12.5%.
12.5%. Easy or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we are getting 12.5% return out of the investment. That is called return on investment. So depending upon circumstance, the measurement criteria are going to vary. Okay. In general, the cost of capital is less than return on investment. We can accept the project itself. Return on investment 12.5, cost of capital 10. So we can accept the proposal. Understood? Next.
To compute EVA, we have to consider cash. Option A, opening capital employed. Option B, closing capital employed. Option C, average capital employed. D, none of the above.
So to compute EVA, you know the formula. NOPAT, net operating profit after tax minus
Opening
capital
employed.
Capital employed into what? WACC. Yeah,
WACC.
so in that, capital employed represent opening or closing or average. Which one you have to take?
Opening.
Opening capital employed. Yesterday we come across the same topic. Somewhere you have to take average capital employed, where the same pure financial measurement.
Return on capital employed.
Very good. Return on capital employed. In general, return on capital employed formula is what? EB80 divided by capital employed into 100. Whereas here we have to measure by way of, in this topic they said better to measure by way of average capital employed, they said. Okay. Opening plus closing divided by 2, and on average how much you have employed the capital. Numerator, how much the EB80, earnings before interest and tax, into 100 is equal to return on capital employed. Understand? Good. Balaji sir, puriyudha?
Question 6. Based on the following information, find EVA. Net operating profit before interest and taxes 7,500. Depreciation expenses 2,500. Change in net working capital 1,050. Capital expenditure 1,000 rupees. Invested capital 12,500. Weighted average cost of capital 8%. Tax rate 30%. Option A 4250. Option B 5250. Option C 1,000. D none of the above.
So find out net operating profit after tax minus capital employed in, sorry, how much the capital employed into weighted average cost of capital. Investment in capital is called the capital employed here. Am I right? Into WACC is also given. So what is the answer? What is the answer?
So 4,250.
Good. So 12,500 into 88% is equal to how much?
1,000.
1,000. Okay. Whereas net operating profit after tax comes to how much?
7,500 into 70%.
Yeah. 7,500. This is before tax. Less tax 30%. Balance equal to net operating profit after tax. Less investment 12 lakhs into 8%. 8% on 12 lakhs. Am I right? 4,250 again?
Yes, sir.
Yes. EVA is equal to 4,250. All of you got the answer? Manageable? Next, Maria.
Question 7. The analogy of the building and the house can be applied in option A, performance pyramid, option B, performance prism, option C, building block models, option D, triple bottom pine.
Which one?
Performance pyramid.
Building block models.
Performance pyramid. Yesterday we come across performance pyramid. Analogy of building house. Okay. Performance pyramid. Pyramid mari porudrakana.
Question number 8. It should possess the characteristics of motivation, clear and controllability. Option A, standard.
Motivation,
Option
clear. It should possess. Okay. Motivation, clear, and controllability. Which one? Standards or reward?
Option standard, B rewards, C dimensions, D none of the above.
Rewards.
Yeah.
Be the motivating one. Therefore, reward. This comes under what? Building block model. Am I right? 3 blocks are there. First one is standard. Second one is reward. Third one is
Dimension.
very good. Under standard, 3 elements you have to verify. What and all?
Equity.
Equity.
Owner-
What's that?
Ownership.
Achievable.
Achievable
Ownership.
Ownership.
Whereas rewards, we have to consider 3 elements. What are all the motivating,
motivation,
Clear.
Clear.
Control.
Controllable.
clear, and the control. Then
Question 9. Categories of BBM includes option A standard, option B rewards, option C dimension, option D all of the above.
answer is
Option D.
all of the above. Okay, building block model, all of the above. Sure.
Question number 10. Results can be measured by way of option A competitiveness, option B financial performance, option C all of the above, option D none of the above.
All
All
of
the
the
above.
All of the
C
above.
all the
Yes. Next.
Question 11. Flexibility can be measured by way of option A value, option B delivery speed, option C specification, option D all of the above.
The answer is volume flexibility should be there, delivery speed flexibility be there, specification flexibility also should be there. Therefore, all of the
All
above.
of the above.
Sir, volume done and the value is
Okay, okay. Volume no pon. Yes, printing error. It should be volume.
okay.
So volume flexibility. Kindly make a correction. Thank you. Volume flexibility, delivery speed flexibility. Another one.
Specification.
Specification, not value, volume. VO. Okay,
Yes.
good.
Question 12. Match it. Environmental bottom line, social bottom line, economic bottom line. Options. Option A planet, B profit, C people.
Okay. Environmental bottom line,
Planet.
planet.
planet only.
In B, sir.
Yeah. Environmental bottom line, environment. Something is wrong. Planet is for environment. Am I right?
Yes.
People
Yes, sir.
for social.
Social.
Yes.
And the profit is for
Economic.
1A, 2C,
2C, 3B.
3B.
Option B.
Yes. Next.
Question number 13. Reduction in usage of plastic will comes under option A environmental bottom line, option B social bottom line, option C economic bottom line, D all of the above.
Environmental
A,
bottom.
environmental bottom.
Environmental bottom line. If you see in that, all the 3 reduction in usage of plastic going to help, right or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Except
sir.
for economic, okay, social costs, but primary object and if you see whatever the action you are going to do, that may going to help us to increase the profit, right? So everything we
Yes,
can't
sir.
come to say under what economic bottom line. Primarily, what the other benefits will be there. So primary object only how to seek now. If I'm going to avoid plastic, I am saving my planet, nothing but environment. Okay, Kana?
Yes, sir.
Question 14. Starting childcare unit will form part of option A, environmental bottom line, B, social bottom line, C, economic bottom line.
Social bottom
Like,
Social. Good.
Sir, இது ஏன் economic ஆக முடியாதா சார்?
என்னப்பா?
Economic bottom line.
Economic for increasing the profit. This is taking care of the people.
Okay, but profit motive க்கு வராதா சார்? அந்த மாதிரி எதுவும் லிங்க்
Primarily, we are taking care. அதை பார்க்காம கூட வந்திருக்கலாம் இல்லையா? No,
Fine.
main industry, child care units also பக்கத்துலயே வச்சிருக்கோம். So, mother can bring the child, office பக்கத்துலயே இருக்கும், there is obviously ஒரு floorலயே இருக்கும். Frequently they can visit and they are giving app also. That is what the camera அது கொடுத்துடுறாங்க. CCTV. நீ இங்கே பார்த்து இங்கே ஒர்க் பண்ணிட்டே பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கலாம். So that your stress will be free இருக்கும்.
Okay sir.
And similarly, various places now, it's முன்னாடி before that it was appreciable இருந்தது. Now எல்லா இடத்தையும் கொண்டு வந்துட்டாங்க. Now also you have to appreciate the feeding place will be there. முன்னாடி ஏர்போர்ட்ல ஆரம்பிச்சாங்க. Now ரயில்வே ஸ்டேஷன்ல கூட இருக்கு, பஸ் ஸ்டாண்ட்ல கூட இருக்கு. Mothers feeding கிட்ட. So these are all what it may help us to create a goodwill. அதெல்லாம் okay. But mainly because of what? They are taking care of the people அர்த்தம். இப்போ ஹாஸ்பிட்டல் இருக்கு. அப்ப எங்கெங்கெல்லாம் ஜெனரல் பப்ளிக் பிளேஸ் இருக்கோ ஒரு மால்ல கூட பார்த்தேன். In mall also what? Feeding தனியா ஒரு ரூம் மாதிரி குட்டி ரூம் வச்சிருக்காங்க. So that and all what? Encouraging what? Or they are concerning about the people. That comes under the social bottom line.
Fine sir. Fine.
அதனால resultant activity, yes, goodwill ஏறும், profit ஏறும், அதெல்லாம் okay. But mainly for their concern. Next.
Question number 15. Which of the following is not a measure of competitiveness? Option A, promptness in responding to customer requests. Option B, growth in sales. Option C, capturing market share. Option D, customer retention rate.
Not competitiveness. Okay. Growth, sales. Yes, that is one part of. It's also a what? A building block method. What again? Capturing market share. Yes. Customer retention. Yes. Promptness is responding. That not comes under what? Competitiveness. Competitiveness purely for financial aspect they are telling. Am I right or not? The last point. Okay. Determinant.
Question 16. A company wishes to collect 95% of its accounts receivable within 60 days of sale. This is an example of option A, mission. Option B, critical success factor. Option C, a key performance indicator. Option D, a vision.
Collect 90% of the accounts receivable within 60 days. It's a key performance indicator. For that, we can measure.
Question 17. Yes. Which of the following statements are true about performance pyramid?
Performance pyramid, which is true, they are asking. Yeah.
Point 1. Integrates the business strategic objectives with operational performance objectives using a hierarchical approach. Point 2. Focuses on objectives.
Correct. Second one.
Focuses on objectives for internal efficiency with external effectiveness.
Both internal and external is there. Am I right?
Point 3. Performance measures in relation to a wide range of stakeholder groups such as customers, employees, and suppliers. Option A, 1 and 2. B, 1 and 2. 1 and 3, 1 and 2. Option C, 2 and 3. Option D, 1, 2, 3.
So the answer is the first two things are correct. Am I right? With respect to performance pyramid.
Yes.
That's the reason another one is come performance prism. That is taking care of stakeholder, everybody, all the persons, all the stakeholders. But that has been, that is not there in your syllabus, new syllabus. Whether omission or what, they removed, I don't know. Performance prism, no, yes.
Okay.
Next one.
Question 18. How can EV of a company be improved? Option A. Operating profits can be improved without investing more capital. Option B. Choose projects where additional infusion of capital gives a return that is less than the cost of obtaining this additional capital. Option C. Discontinue projects where the return on investment yields more than the cost of capital. Option D. Change the cost of capital to reflect EVA that is favorable.
Change not correct. So the first one is correct. Yeah. Without much improvement, you can have to investment, you have to improve the profit so that EVA can be improved. Next.
Question 19. Which of the following is not indicative of measure for innovation and learning in the balanced scorecard? Option
Not
A.
only-
Yes, sir. Option A. Ideas generated from employee participation. Option B. Sale of new products in proportion to total sales. Option C. Number of patents. Option D. Sales refunds for products returned.
So all the A, B, C, everything form part of innovation learning. Whereas sales return of the product, refund for the product may not comes under the innovative. Am I right? It's form part of normal business activity only. That's not innovative manner they are doing.
Yes, sir.
Giving refund for the sales return. Understood?
Yes, sir. Question 20. Match the three building blocks with their objectives in a model proposed by Fitzgerald and Moon. Point 1. Tools, standards, dimensions, rewards, and their objectives. Option A. Goals of the business comprises of determinants, that is, performance areas that influence results, and the results that reflect the success or failure of determinants. Option B. Define the characteristics of performance measures used in terms of being equally challenging to everyone, acceptable to everyone, and should be an achievable target. Schemes that should motivate employees to achieve the standards.
Okay. Motivation is for reward. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Equally challengeable, achievable for standard. Am I right?
Yes, 1B, 2A, 3C.
Okay, A time படிச்சுனா என்ன சொல்லிருக்கு டைமென்ஷனுக்கு A goals of the
Business comprise of determinants.
okay determinants as well as result form part of dimension. Yes. So 1B, 2A, 3C apna 2A, 3C. Is it right?
Yes, sir.
Next.
Question number 21. Which of the following is false regarding the rewards used in building block model? Option A. Reward schemes should be linked to performance, achievement of standards. Option B. Employees should have clarity of the targets to achieve and corresponding reward system. Option C. Employees should be made responsible for all the outcomes of revenue and cost, whether controllable or not. Option D. Covers a range of financial and non-financial rewards and benefits.
Okay. So easy one. What?
C.
C. Employees respond only for what is within their control. Understood? Not both within or outside. So C is a false statement.
Question 22. In a highly competitive airline industry, the top management of Gulf Airline wants to get a comprehensive view of its business regularly. Hence, they have adopted the balanced scorecard in order to get access to information in a crisp and a concise manner. Given the challenges of rising cost, decreased profit margins, and other business uncertainties, the airline wishes to adopt operational efficiency and performance as its strategic theme for the next coming years. The balanced scorecard has been prepared with this background. Match each objective to the appropriate perspective to balance scorecard. Balance scorecard perspectives. Point 1, customer perspective. Point 2, internal business perspective. Point 3, learning and growth perspectives. Point 4, financial perspectives and their objectives. Option A, investing in modern flight simulators to provide scenario-driven model of training to pilots as part of their annual training program. B, maximize aircraft utilization by reorganizing routes to reduce vacant, that is unsold seats in flights. And option C, ensure on-time arrival and on-time departure within 15 minutes of scheduled time. Option D, fast aircraft turnaround time, that is time between aircraft landing and next takeoff.
Okay. So we'll go with the object, thereafter identify which perspectives. Okay. B is easy. Maximizing the aircraft utilization by way of
Reduce vacant seats in flight.
reduce vacant seats. Yeah.
Financial
Financial
perspective.
perspective.
Yeah. B. is for what? Finance. Yeah.
Financial first.
Yes. That is easy. C also easy. What is the C? Ensure on-time arrival for customer perspective.
Customer
Customer's perspective.
Customer perspective.
Then first என்ன படிங்க? Investing in
Modern
Modern
parameters to provide scenario-driven
Scenario.
models to
learning
pilots as
and
part of their annual training program.
annual training. Okay. That comes under the
Learning and
growth
growth perspective.
okay, good. Fast aircraft turnaround time.
Turnaround time.
internal business
Internal
process.
business process.
Internal business. Good, Kanu, good. So 1C, 2D,
A,
3A,
A, 4B.
4B.
Option A.
option B.
Option A. Good, Kanu.
Question 23. A courier company wants to analyze its operations using the building block model. It receives packages from customers and sends it to main collection centers of big logistic companies that deliver the parcel to the final destination outside the city. Similarly, the company collects parcels from these collection centers and delivers them to the final recipient within the city. Which of the following are suitable for measuring resource utilization in the courier service company? Option A, ability to handle ad hoc search in parcels. Option B, cost of delivery per consignment. Option C, number of customer complaints. And option D, client feedback review.
Measuring resource utilization by way of what? Cost of delivery
Cost of
per
delivery.
consignment. Per consignment average cost are there. So that they utilize the resources properly or not, that we can identify. Okay, Ramana sir, yesterday I given the example. From T Nagar to Mylapore, we are getting the product home delivery. So per customer, if they are going to load more than one product, more than one customer's product, then it divided by 3 items. So that cost per customer will come down. Delivery charge per customer will come. That comes under resource utilization.
Question 24. TaxAid is tax planning and advisory company that helps clients with filing their tax returns. They also take care of any arbitration and litigation that would arise on account of these filings. When TaxAid receives a client request for filing tax returns, the request is allocated to tax return preparers. Once the tax return is prepared, the supervisor of the team vets the preparation process and related tax calculations. TaxAid has multiple teams for different types and complexity of clients, namely individuals, corporates, partnerships, etc. In order to get complete information for filing the return, TaxAid has a questionnaire that is required to be filled out by the client at the beginning of the assignment. This document aims at capturing all relevant aspects relating to taxation, both financial and non-financial information required for disclosure purpose. TaxAid is developing a balanced scorecard to get an overview of their performance under various parameters. Identify which of the following would be classified as internal business process.
Internal business.
Point 1. Average time spent by the supervisor correcting the errors in tax return prepared by the tax return preparer. Point 2. Gaps and loopholes in the question.
So, which one is form part of? Like it's audit firm only, am I right? Which one is form part of internal business perspective? First, another average time spent by the supervisor correcting the errors. That form part of internal only, am I right? Yes. Next
Yes,
one.
Gaps and loopholes in the questionnaire given to the client that is needed is to capture all relevant aspects relating to taxation, both financial and non-financial information required for disclosure purposes.
Very good. Yes, that is also one. We have to collect all the data before you are going to file. That is also internal business only.
Point 3. The average number of hours of training imparted to the employees during the year.
That is not comes under this particular internal. Am I right?
Point 4. The average system downtime during which time work needs to be suspended.
Okay. So 1, 2, and 4 will form part of internal business for this particular job.
How is performance pyramid superior to balanced scorecard? Option A. Performance pyramid combines financial and non-financial measures. Option B. Performance pyramid considers internal as well as external issues. Option C. Performance pyramid focuses on customers and shareholders only. Option D. Performance pyramid, due to its hierarchical approach, forces senior managers to set objectives along with performance indicators for each level of the organization.
Yeah, the answer is D.
D.
D. It has a hierarchical approach. Top management has to set the object. So the D is the correct answer.
Question number 26. RI is dash measures, hence best applicable to compare performance of the division of dash size.
Okay.
Option A, relative same. Option B, relative different. Option C, absolute same. Option D, absolute different.
Yeah, simple one. Residual income is a dash measure for the dash division. It's an absolute measure for same size of
Same.
yeah. So which one? C.
C.
Question 27. The number of inpatient hospital deaths decreased 8% from 776 in 2021 to 715 in 2022. Option A, economic.
Death decrease. Okay. Yeah, death has been decreased in the hospital.
Option A, economic. Option B, social. Option C, environmental. Option D, need not to be reported.
Social.
Social.
Social. They're taking care of the patient properly. Yes.
Question 28. Key performance indicator is the dash of the critical success factor. Option E, target measure. B, source. C, extension. D, substitute.
Dash critical success factor. Number critical. It's a source for the source our own. Yes. Right, Adagana? No. Keep
So
performance
target measure.
measure. Yeah. It's a target measure for the critical success factor. Yes. Not this one. This is the correct. Yeah, target measure. Next, Kanna.
Critical success factors are true dash of competitive advantage.
Yeah,
Option A, target measure. B, source. C, extension. D, substitute.
it's a true source,
Source.
right? Source. That's a source for competitive. Next.
Question 30. Return on investment is dash measures and leads to dash. Option A, relative optimization. Option B, relative sub-optimization. Option C, absolute optimization. Option D, absolute sub-optimization.
ROE is a
Relative
measure.
Q measure leads to sub-optimization. Good. That's all, no?
Yes.
This topic also easy, manageable.